So I finally get to do my nails now, after doing like manicure, pedicure, manicure, half pedicure, manicure. And for this look I've got base coat and top coat and 2 coats each of these 2 Madam Glam colours, and you'll recognise these from my swatchathons. This is OMG Pink, which is super fluorescent, and this one here is a lovely grey colour called Splendid, and that's from my first Madam Glam swatchathon video. And I quite like to do inverted designs on my nails, hence the 2 colours, and it just so happens that these go pretty perfectly, as you'll see there and there, with these 2 Esmaltes da Kelly stamping polishes called, and please forgive me, Chuvisco, I think so, and Topolino, which I think is like Italian for mouse. And I am going to be using a matte coat over the top of this because this colour is, oh, it's really full on. Plus I was inspired actually by a piece of wrapping paper. And I really liked the kind of matte look with the stars and the contrast of like a neutral colour with a bright colour, but I didn't want to have buff coloured nails. And I'll be using my usual stampy things, and to clean up we've got the stuff there. And I'm going to be using this plate. I'm not sure of the manufacturer. I got it on a job lot on eBay. I actually got a huge big bundle of lots of stamping plates. But if I can find a link for this for a current listing, I will put it in the comments. Now, not all of you out there have got a huge range of gel colours, and if you still want to do an inverse manicure look but you don't want to get all of the colours, you can do that, and it's really easy. All you need to do is get a plate which has got images like this. This is a MoU Pro XL number 9 plate, and as you can see here we've got this image here, which if I swiped over with pink, then it will put pink stars on my nail, but my nail would look kind of grey with pink on it. However, if I use this image here, still with the grey, with pink over, you can see the voids here are going to be mostly pink, so it's going to be a pink background with grey stars, so it'll look like I've got an inverse manicure, when actually all I've done is buy 1 plate. So on to the stamping now, and I should mention that those of you who've seen my second Madam Glam swatchathon video will know that on the OMG Pink I had to use 4 coats on the pop because I just wasn't getting quite enough opacity. However, at the minute I'm wearing on my nails a builder gel, which I'll show you in just a moment, which is basically like a nude colour, and it's a cover pink, and basically because of that the opacity wasn't an issue this time. So I'm just smooshing that onto the nail with my trusty Big Blue jumbo squishy stamper. I can see there that I've missed off a little bit, but that's no trouble because I've got this clear stamper, which means I can just pick up another bit of the design and then see right through to place it on the nail so it looks like a complete continuation of the pattern. It's really useful. With these aren't by any means small designs on this plate, but that's quite a big nail, and obviously if you've got even longer nails you're going to struggle, so I really recommend to get a clear jelly stamper. I have left links about this product on my other videos, so check them out, especially the mermaid one. So I'm just going to continue with the rest of the nails and then come back for the grey. So I'm all stamped up with the pink, and as you can see I did use my jelly stamper to just take up some more stars and pop them in that area there just to fill it in. Now I'm going to go in with the grey over pink, and this is the first time that I've used this stamping polish except on a pop. So let's hope it works out okay. With these, a little goes a long way. Depending on the opacity, you only have to really get about 1/3 to 1/2 of the overall image to be able to have enough left to swipe down into the rest. So I'll just take off my excess with my trusty lint roller as normal. And then I think we'll have that this way up. Just position my nail to get the nicest stars and then smoosh it into place, taking care to roll off so I don't rip any of those little stars off. Lovely. Now, because of the design, I do have a little bit of a gap here, so again I'll probably go in and with my jelly stamper just pick up a few more stars, and what better opportunity than to show you the technique. So I'm just wiping down my plate with pure acetone. You don't have to use pure acetone, you can use regular nail polish remover, I guess. I just find that it evaporates a lot quicker, and you end up with a cleaner finish, because a lot of commercially available nail polish removers have got like conditioners and moisturizers and stuff in, which is good for your nail, but not good for cleaning your tools. Might leave a slightly greasy residue on there. So you can see there, I picked up on my jelly stamper, and I'm just going to first get rid of the excess, try and work quickly before it all dries, and let's see, what have I got to cover? Okay, so I think I'll use just a few on this top section here, just some little ones. Just removing what I don't need, and then trying to get this so that both you and I can see it. Sorry, it's a bit tricky. So I'm just gonna pop those on there and hope for the best. Yay! Yeah, that's not bad at all. Got a little bit of a dink there, but I'm sure I can just focus. I'm sure I can just go off camera and just get that tiny little bit off with a cocktail stick or a dotting tool as usual. So I've cleaned that up off screen, and you can see there, all starry. What I will say about your cleanup, you'll see that I've got stuff on my fingers here. Most of this will actually come off when you do your alcohol wipe after your top coat if you're using a gel polish. So I just make sure that I don't have any bits around the outside. This is quite a nice clear design, so you don't get a lot that kind of goes from your nail onto your skin. But if it was a more full design, you would just want to go all the way around your nail with a dotting tool, or sometimes I find actually that a cocktail stick is better. It's very low tech, but hey, simple tools are often the best. Now I'm going to top coat with matte top coat, so it's a little bit less in your face. And this stuff from Madam Glam, if I can get the top off and not wreck my camera. This stuff from Madam Glam is really, really good. It cures in 30 seconds in LED, and as it cures, it goes matte. Now, as always with stamping, I will put 2 coats. The great thing about this particular matte top coat compared to other ones that I've tried is that if you do use more than 1 coat, it doesn't really wash out the colour that's underneath. So I'm just going to top coat and cure, do my other hand, and come back with a finished look. So just a quick look before I do the other hand, so you can compare and contrast what happens to the colour. And as you can see, the grey doesn't really fade up much with the matte top coat on, and it just turns them into something a little bit more classy, a little bit more edgy, I think, with the top coat. I also needed to make this other section of video because I am officially an idiot, and I was saying most of your stuff around your fingers comes off when you wipe with your alcohol wipe, but of course this is a no wipe matte top coat. It cures matte with no sticky layer, so there is no wipe off. So I just went around with a little bit of acetone free nail polish remover because I don't like to take chances. So I'll just do the other hand and I'll come right back. And here's the finished look, all cured on the wrapping paper that originally inspired it. Hope you enjoyed watching this one. I'll pop in some pictures in daylight as per usual, and stay tuned for the next one.